Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel, or if you're new, I'm Jo.
And I'm Andy.
And we are Park Pioneer. And we post videos about Disney parks, pins and merch. And as the title of this video says, it's travel day. It's the 10th of September 2024 and we're going to Walt Disney World. I'm still slightly shocked. So if this is the first video of ours that you've seen, we've got previous travel vlogs and stuff on the channel, but we should have been going to Walt Disney World in February 2024.
Yeah.
Andy nearly died, and so we didn't go. That is the long and short of it.
So now this is a make-up trip.
Which means that we've got 2 trips worth of money, so there is a lot of like enchanted extras that we've paid for.
Lots of things to do. Yeah,
I'm super excited, but I'm also really nervous because all I can see behind the camera is the big black clouds. It's going to be a stormy one.
It's a bit of a stormy day, so it's going to be an interesting flight.
I'm not great at takeoff. And at the minute it's saying that there's 50-mile-an-hour gusts, winds, so...
Yep, so as you may see behind us, we stayed over at the Radisson Blu at Manchester Airport last night. We usually don't do this. It's a bit of a frivolous expense, but we had tickets to a theatre show at the Lowry last night, Murder on the Orient Express. So
good.
It worked out pretty well, actually, because we were able to just get a taxi into Manchester city centre. Usually
to Salford.
Yeah. So usually we wouldn't bother because we do live so close to Manchester Airport, but it was just easier this time, and I've got to say I'm sort of enjoying this more casual wake up and go in, especially since last night. We did Twilight Check-In as well, so we were able to drop all the bags off. And
that was so good. It's so easy. We got a taxi from our house to the airport straight through. We got there at 4:05.
Yeah, something like that.
And I don't even think by 4:15, I think we were at the hotel.
Yeah.
So we've not filmed travelling to the airport because it's a motorway. Imagine a motorway. There's what it was. The hotel is nice, but literally we've come in and all we've done is slept. We've not eaten here. We went to the Lowry and we ate at the Lowry. We watched the show there, came back, slept and got up. But
that was it.
Yeah, I do agree. I have enjoyed not having to get up at 5 a.m. and drive to the airport. So
you're going to throw in a little room tour while...
Yeah. Here's a room tour.
Here's a quick room tour.
The Radisson.
I mean, you've probably seen it before, but...
Yeah, but here's a room tour. So, as with every Park Pioneer room tour, door. And then as you come in through the door, to the right is the bathroom. It's a bathroom. There's not a lot to say about it. It's got a toilet, a sink. It has got a bath and a shower. And let's see, can I do the water pressure check without getting soaked? I nearly got soaked. Decent amount of water pressure. Then as you come out of the bathroom, so to the left of the door as you come in, it's a full length mirror, a safe built into a cabinet. Then you've got all this space for luggage, plus an ironing board and wardrobe area, extra towels, drawer at the bottom. Tea, coffee, hot chocolate. Some more storage. And then into the actual room, which is huge. It feels unnecessarily big, but if you've got a lot of luggage, you have got ample space in the room. Big TV, desk. Obviously you've just seen an Andy, but there he is again. Bedside table on each side, which I love. Random thing for in-room dining. And then our view, we've not paid extra for a runway view because honestly, we're not going to be in the room long enough. So we've got a view instead of the walkway over to the terminal. And back from the room tour.
Yeah. So we should head to the airport now. We've paid for
Fast track
on security, so it should be a little bit quicker.
I paid for it mainly because people who, like, obviously we watch a lot of Disney vlogs.
Yeah.
And people who've gone out in the last, like, sort of May time, whose vlogs have just started coming out, they have all said that by going through Fast Track, they got the new scanners, and so they didn't have to take anything out of the bag, which would be very much appreciated because I've overpacked.
She's overpacked. So.
A lot.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get new scanners, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, I think it is just luck of the draw, but...
Yeah. But anyway, I think it's time to head on over.
It is.
So let's go.
We're going to Disney.
Yes, we're going to Disney.
So excited. Well, had I not got stopped and had to take part of my bag apart, we would have been through security in like...
Under 5 minutes.
Yeah, easily. Didn't have to take like watch off, belts off, anything. They pulled my carry-on suitcase, but the only thing that seemed to trigger it was the liquids.
Yeah.
Everything was under 100ml, but what they did was take every individual item out of the pouch and put it, almost it looked like a mass spectrometer or something. Like it was...
You science nerd.
Yeah, no, I'm a nerd. But they like put it in and it scanned the individual item, but not in an X-ray scanny way. And then they put it into like a weight to check that the weight was allowed. So
and
it was nifty.
For me as well, all that happened was I went through the normal, what did he call them? Where you stand in front of them and just be all like... They're like
CT,
they're
like
not
the
CT,
X-ray machines.
They're like low power milliwave X-ray scanners or something like that. Well, I went through that, and then it was go over to this machine and put your feet on it because it's a shoe scanner, and it's
Honestly,
like don't have to take your shoes off.
I always get stopped. I only got a pat down this time and a scan because yes, bra set it off, shocker. But I didn't have to take my shoes off. Like I usually pick what shoes I'm wearing based on the fact that I'll have to take them off.
Yeah.
So this was awesome.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Very impressed.
I mean, everything is pretty much a CT scanner now at Manchester Airport, so you could probably get away without it, but just paying the £5 for Fast Track just make sure that you're not going to be in a massive queue either. So.
Yeah, it did look quite like there was probably about a 20-minute queue, I'd say.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, certainly Terminal 2. Every scanner that we could see is the new ones.
Yeah.
We flew from Terminal 1 in May, and that was definitely old style.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. It. Yeah.
So it is now.
There's actually a positive to Terminal 2.
There is a lot of construction work at the minute as well.
There is a lot going on, but they're basically knocking down the rest of the airport, so Terminal 2 can be the primary.
So it'd basically be like Schiphol.
Yeah.
So it's not even 9 o'clock yet, and we're through security. I'm going to go through duty free. Now, if you've watched any of our previous travel days, you know that we usually skip duty free, but I want to make a purchase today, so we're not skipping duty free.
Yep, so let's get up there, unfortunately.
At least I know what perfume I want. Right, I am on the hunt for Joe Malone.
Joe Malone?
Joe Malone, that's what I want.
Joe Malone? It's over there.
Where?
There.
Oh!
That was easy. Jo is trying her hardest to decide what she actually wants because she can't actually remember what she wants. This is going to take a while. You sorted?
I am. Purchases have been made.
Hey.
I actually have perfume. I've not got any perfume on though, so I could go around and look at the other perfumes to put on.
No. Have they rearranged this place again?
No, we just usually walk through it so quickly.
That's a fair point. We're not really the duty-free type of people anyway, are we?
No, literally the only reason we went to duty-free this time is because
you had
perfume
something to buy.
Yeah, I was nearly out of perfume. And it seemed a bit daft to take a nearly empty bottle to Florida when I could just buy, because all I would have had to do is buy whilst I was over there. So, yeah. And just hope I've bought the right one now.
Every time I'm here, it seems to have dressed it up a little bit more.
Oh yeah, no, it's got coloured hexagons. Are they hexagons? Yeah, they're hexagons.
Yeah, so we've come into the Bridgewater, as per usual, and we're gone for a very basic breakfast this time. Because last time we ate quite a bit, didn't we? And then we had the food on the flight as well and felt a bit at the end of it. So.
Yeah, and I don't feel like anything really, so
no.
Yeah. Can't go wrong with tea and toast, especially when the tea is Yorkshire tea.
Yeah.
Although it was £3.50 for one Yorkshire tea bag, essentially. Doing the thing of, what if I don't like the food on the plane? So, getting a sandwich. But can we all agree that there are certain sandwiches that should not be allowed to be sold in duty free? I'm looking at you, tuna and sweet corn. I will also take into that anything with egg. Like, no, nobody needs that on a plane. Fish and eggs need to be banned so that you just can't end up sat next to somebody who's going to eat a smelly sandwich. I am going to go for the safe ham. Not that you can really see it through the classic Manchester mizzle, but there is a plane there, and it is... I have no idea what it's called. I literally can't see the name because it was raining so much. I think it's Wendy Darling, but don't quote me on that.
So we're just about to start boarding, and for some reason I'm incredibly nervous.
I think I've made you nervous because I was nervous.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since we travelled, so...
Let's travel for this length of time.
For this length of time anyway, so... Anyway, it's getting pretty crowded now, so... And the weather is not great.
That's what's freaking me out.
It'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I don't like takeoff, and I don't like going through clouds. Takeoff through clouds in the rain. It's not a winning combo right now.
It'll be fine.
So I was going to go with Ghostbusters as my film of choice to start with, but we've pushed back and now we're going back to the gate because the computer has detected a fuel leak, but they don't think there is actually a fuel leak, they just need to reset the computer. There's a lot of Virgin Atlantic vans of people generally doing the face. It's half an hour later and we're still sat at the gate at Manchester. We've started coming around with drinks and yeah, I am not hopeful that we are taking off and going to Florida. Fingers crossed that we don't just push back and then push back in.
Hey!
I think the official line you're supposed to say is, "We've made it."
We've made it! We're in Orlando.
And we've landed just as a thunderstorm, so it looks really dark, and there's like Thor is thawing outside.
Always boring.
All things considered, that wasn't a bad flight.
No, it wasn't.
It was a very bumpy flight.
Yeah.
We ended up being, I think, about half an hour late in the end.
Half an hour, yeah. So we had problems with the plane. I think actually
I've already done all that.
You've already done all that, so yeah.
We did get to fly over Kennedy and
Yeah.
had an awesome view of Kennedy.
Yeah.
It was the first time that I've sat near the window because we swapped halfway through the flight. I am not usually a window person, but
No.
we swapped because we're easing me into being a window person. And
Because sometimes I don't want to be crunched up in the corner.
yeah, but it was the time we went over Kennedy, so the person who is the actual space fan
Oh well,
didn't
it is what it is.
get to see it, which I feel guilty for, but also I sat near the window and we sat near the window at landing and I wasn't too scared.
Yep.
Yeah. Small victories.
Very small victory. So instead of blitzing out, we may go and get a Starbucks first to sit it out, but you're worried about rush hour traffic, aren't
Well, I am, but equally the I-4 is the I-4. It'll just be rubbish
you?
any time.
Any day, any day.
But I've got a caffeine withdrawal headache because I've not had any caffeine today.
Yeah.
I had the smallest cup of tea on the plane and a Yorkshire tea back in Manchester, but I'm a 3 coffees a girl. 3 coffees a girl?
3 coffees a girl.
a day kind of girl. Oh, I'm tired.
Right, let's wander right down and check out the Starbucks.
Yeah, Starbucks is definitely required. In a classic Joe and Andy, we've already changed our mind and we're not going for coffee now. We're just going to head straight to Saratoga because, yeah, I'm just slightly worried about the weather and it just making the roads even worse than the I-4 normally is. So, yeah, just going to go straight over there. And we're doing it, as always, with a lift. I know you can do Maze Connect and whatever, but by the time you've gone round to all the different hotels, I feel like my time is worth more than the maybe $10 that we'd save by doing Maze Connect versus Lyft. That is some serious thunder and lightning. This is not the weather I wanted for our Floridian holiday. I am very much feeling like the McAllister family in Miami in Christmas 94 was Home Alone 2?
I think so.
We'll go with Christmas 94. It might not be. It's wetter than an otter's pocket. Well, that was super quick. It's just 6 o'clock now and we are in the room. We've got a preferred view, is it?
Yeah, preferred room.
Preferred room, Deluxe studio.
Yes.
You can tell that Andy is the DVC.
I'm the one who books all of this, yeah.
Yeah, at Saratoga Springs. We are the perfect spot for the pool and looking over to Disney Springs.
Yeah, so we're in Congress Park.
Oh yeah, sorry, we're in Congress Park. I didn't actually say that bit. I also realised that in the whole, we're going to go get coffee, we never mentioned that we've actually used our global entry for the first time.
Yes.
So we did global entry, we did all the paperwork and everything and joined in September 2022. Then I spent all of the 2023 money on Eurovision. So we've not been back to Disney since. So this was our first global entry and oh my gosh, it is just the best.
Yeah, so everyone talks about the MCP app, the mobile, MPC, mobile passport control, and yeah, that
had a
skips a step from the normal check-in, the normal immigration, but using global entry we did it in the mobile app, took some photos of us, we walked up to the global entry queue where nobody was, we saw the next agent who was available in about 30 seconds and then I showed him the receipt on the mobile app and he went, yep, thank you.
That was it.
And Joe went, wait, is that it?
And he literally was like, yes, that's it, why? And I was like, it's my first time with global entry. And he was like, okay, yeah, that's it, and gave me a wink. So I was like, cool.
Didn't even
You
check
think
our
I'm a moron.
passport. Didn't even look at the passport.
No, so...
It was literally 5 seconds, which is brilliant.
It was really good.
I think it'll still be worth the money to spend on global entry.
Yeah, and also, all that had happened is that all the people who'd used that app, what did you say it was called?
MPC.
MPC. There was like a queue for them, and then the normal queue.
Yeah.
So you were still queuing, and there were fewer agents on the MCP line versus the standard line, so...
yeah, there's probably about the same, but it was... No, there's about 50 people in the MPC and probably like the rest of the flight in the normal line. And all that's going to happen is it'll get more and more popular. So global entry still has a place. I mean, that was the one thing I was worried about, that we paid all the money for it and then we weren't going to be able to use it. So.
And I've said all along though, global entry, the best thing about it is on the way out of Orlando, I don't have to take my shoes off.
Well, you don't think so.
Well,
it includes TSA pre-check as well. So.
And yeah, from what we can gather, you don't have to take your shoes off. Yeah. Anyway, we'll give you a quick room tour, and then we're going to get a shower, get changed, and head to Hollywood Studios.
Yay.
So, let's do the room tour. Classic Park Pioneer. Door. There's the lock-off bit into, I'm guessing, the one bedroom, or...
Yeah, so this is a 1 bedroom or 2 bedroom lock off, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but anyway, that goes through to another room. We have a full length mirror, and then the kitchenette area. So there's a microwave, tea towels and kitchen roll, ice bucket, sink, coffee, toaster, little fridge.
An actual fridge.
Actual fridge.
Not like a drinks cooler that's in most rooms.
Wobbly fridge.
Bit of a wobble. To be expected, part of the course.
That has just got bin and stuff, hasn't it? Oh no, it's not even got the bin in it anymore.
Paper plates, but that's a studio for you. So.
Yeah, but we're going to buy some bowls.
Yeah.
This is a locked cabinet. It's
the aircon unit.
Yeah, aircon unit and everything. A ginormous closet with the safe and extra pillows and iron and all that, but and a Hoover. Like literally, I can walk back here like Harry Potter. It's my bedroom. Can I come out, please? Thanks.
I suppose.
Then we've got the vanity unit. Hello.
And there's still Disney H2O stuff, which makes sense because they bought it, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. The bathroom, there's the toilet. The weird American baths. And the shower, which, shall we try this whole how's the power? It's coming out of that one. Does that button change it? Yeah. It's a bit spluttery, but I'm sure it'll be good. You know, when I'm actually know what buttons I'm supposed to be pressing for it. And then we're through into the living space. So bin and recycling, little bench, another mirror, ginormous TV, and are they drawers or is that a bed? Because I always get confused.
Drawers.
These ones are drawers.
That's the bed.
Yeah,
that's the Murphy bed.
The Murphy bed. Cool little artwork. A ginormous bed with space underneath it for suitcases. And the best thing about any hotel room, a bedside table on each side. Because I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, but when you both wear glasses, you need one on each side, otherwise you basically live your life where one of you can't see when you first wake up. And it's usually me that can't see. Sofa and coffee table, but the coffee table does lift so that it can become, there's my glamorous assistant. There you go.
It becomes almost a little desk. It's great.
It is. Welcome home, Williams family. Yay! And then this is our view of our little patio. So we've got the play area and the pool just there, and then oh, hello Disney Springs. It's a shame you've not got a drone show anymore, because this would have been perfect to sit on our patio with a glass of wine.
But Joe, there's something more important out there.
What?
There's a little lizard just at the corner.
Hi, lizard friend! My first lizard. If you're new to our channel, I flipping love lizards. Hi, friend. I really want a pet lizard. Look at him. Just being a little lizard friend. And this is a room that has the funky Disney Alexa. Hey Disney, start the magic.
It's muted. So this is a good thing actually.
Okay.
It's muted by default, it seems.
That's clever.
So you don't have to use it and it won't listen into you. So
Hey Disney, start the magic.
Hi, I'm Margaret, and I'm excited to introduce you to our in-room interactive experience, Hey Disney. I'll show you some of the ways Hey Disney can help you experience more magic during your stay.
Hey Disney, what can you do?
Hi, it's me, the Disney Magical Companion, your all-in-one concierge and party host. To get started, tell me what you'd like, get things for my room, send a cast member, plan my day, explore Disney Farm, or try more things.
well, okay.
That looks pretty cool. It
That is
has got
pretty
some prompts of things that it can do. So you can ask it the weather. Start your day off with a character greeting. Oh, classic. Hey Disney, tell me a joke.
Hey, here's a joke for you. What kind of tree fits in your hand? A palm tree!
I feel bad laughing
Of
at
course
that.
they can't really fit in your hand, and what am I doing explaining hands to a rooster?
Brilliant.
Well, I mean, that will keep me entertained for hours, to be perfectly honest.
Oh no, don't say that.
Although, kind of annoyingly, it does seem that it basically uses the plug socket that's built into the bedside line.
I know, you could move it to one of the other numerous
Yeah.
sockets, but I don't know, maybe it's tied to there, and I suppose. It's got a clock on it. Well, it seems to be. Just
This is not doing a lot now.
never mind.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Moana's broke it. So, as I said, pre-room tour, we're going to get showered, get changed, and head out to a park, and I think it's going to be Hollywood Studios. Of course, Andy got stopped. He always seems to get stopped coming into Disney, and I always get stopped at airport security, so I guess it's like some weird balance of something in the universe, but it's starting to rain, or it's kind of like spitting. It had stopped from the massive thunderstorm before, but looking at the wait times, it looks like we're going to try and go on Toy Story Mania, because it looks like it might only be a 30-minute wait. That's if he ever gets through security. At least mine doesn't stop from fun. It just is annoying at airport security, whereas his is delaying fun.
Whew, okay.
We hit a wall.
Yeah.
Andy thoroughly kicked my butt at Toy Story Mania. Then we went on the Alien Swirling Saucers. We started to watch the show that's on is it like the courtyard bit?
Yeah,
it's like in front of Mickey and Minnie's.
I don't know what it is, but we walked there, started watching it, and then I was like,
we're not doing well. So we walked out of the park via a couple of shops.
yeah.
I've already bought a Yzma key ring, a Cusco Llama pin, and a Powerline taffy. Oh, and a Power Goofy Movie pin as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm
The
well
spending's
into.
starting already.
Yeah. I mean, me and pins, it was always going to happen.
Always.
But yeah, it's now. Oh, I've 4% battery left, so it doesn't want to tell me the time.
9:30.
9:30. We've come back to the room via Saratoga Springs quick service and just got some chicken tenders. We were going to eat at Woody's lunchbox, but there was a massive queue.
Yeah.
Which is how we then ended up going watching the start of the show before, everything we've just said. I'm currently suffering from a little bit of motion sickness, so when I'm on long haul flights that are like a lot of turbulence.
Yeah.
I end up that I feel like when you get off a ship and everything's a bit
swaying.
Yeah. So I've currently got that going, which is fun. So
Which means you're going to have some trouble getting to sleep tonight.
yeah. I call it motion sickness, but there's no actual sickness involved. But I
No.
don't know what else it would be called.
Don't know.
Just motion?
I'm sure we've looked it up before, and there is a specific term, but I can't remember for the life of me what it is now.
No, me neither.
Far too late.
So this is where we're going to end the vlog, basically. Travel day.
It's been a heck of a day.
It has. I honestly did not think that we were going to get here. When they pulled back to the gate, I was just like, it'll be fine. And then just so many Virgin trucks appeared. And
Yeah, I was on the plane and I was like, right, looking at the Radisson Blu hotel, seeing how much it was. Then I looked at the next couple of upcoming flights and noticed that the day after there's only one flight and it was fully booked. So it was like, hope this is going ahead because we're not going to get out in the next couple of days if not. But thankfully it was just a software glitch. They restarted everything and we went off okay. So
yeah, I liked the fact that in their own words, the longest part of the delay was because of the paperwork that they had to fill in for the fact that they'd had to return to the gate.
stand, yeah.
But we got here, that's all that matters.
Yeah, so relatively early bed for us, just because we're so tired. And then we've got Steakhouse 71 and Magic Kingdom tomorrow morning.
And Hoop-de-Doo review.
And Hoop-de-Doo review in the evening. So tune in for the next one.
Look at you trying to be a professional.
I'm not a professional.
Yeah.
Watch the next one for that.
If you've not gathered, this, like, us vlogging is very much just vlogging our holiday. We have left a previous video that is like our full trip report, but in short, we are only doing Disney. We're not doing Universal. We have no interest in Universal, so we don't pay for tickets to Universal.
Yeah.
We rarely go off property once we're at Disney. We'll literally probably do
The outlets.
the
and
outlets,
that's about it.
and maybe Mall of Florida or America or whatever it's called.
Florida Mall.
Florida Mall. It was a combination of those words. We might do there, but yeah, we generally come to Disney. I wouldn't even say that we come to Orlando on holiday.
No,
we come to Disney.
on holiday, yeah.
But yeah, if you've liked Travel Day, give it a thumbs up or don't. You do you. Thanks for watching if you are still watching.
Yeah, thank you for watching and we'll see you soon.
We'll see you next time.
Bye.